So we're here at AppliedMicro. So who are you?
Hi, my name is Kumar Shankaran and I'm the Senior Director of Software and Platform Engineering, and I'm responsible for all the software and platforms for all products within AppliedMicro. So what we are doing today is we are at the ARM Android Developer Conference here in San Francisco, and we're going to be showing several products here during the show. So this is the product from AppliedMicro. This is the Mustang board, or the XC1 board. And
XC1, so it's launching right now commercially. Anybody can buy it.
Anybody can buy it, that's right. So anybody can buy this product today. And this is the board we are selling commercially today, yes. And we are offering a promotion at this event. And this is the Mustang XC1 platform. We are offering it in two different SKUs. One is a lower end SKU called the basic SKU, which is what I'm holding in my hand here. And the other is a premium or a plus SKU, which is this box here in this mini ITX form factor. And both are available for sale today at the event. So this board is, it's an ARM 64-bit platform, and this is the first in the world, the ARM 64-bit development kit from AppliedMicro.
So this is the first in the world 64-bit development board available. Anybody can buy?
Anybody can buy it commercially today, yes.
So what is the 64-bit ARM CPU you have in there?
So this is called the XGene 1 platform. So it's 2.4 gigahertz, 8 cores, and running in effectively SMP mode. And then we have other peripherals on this board that are there built into the SoC. So this is an SoC that incorporates all these peripherals within one chip. So we have 10 gigabit Ethernet in an XF5 form factor that you see here, and then we have multiple SGMI 1 gigabit Ethernet, and we have a USB and an RGMI Ethernet here. And in addition, we have SDIO that is used for booting and backup and restore, and RS-232 UART. And on the other side of the board here, let me turn the board, and we have a PCI by 8 connector, and we have 4 SATA ports over here, and then we have 2 DDR channels for a total of 16 gigabytes of memory.
16 gigabytes of memory.
That's right.
You can have 16 GB RAM.
16
you can
GB
have
RAM.
4 times 6 terabyte hard disk. This is a big thing. There's a lot of things happening here.
That's right. So it's a server product. It's mainly designed for the servers. And today at the Android conference here, we think this is a good opportunity for all the Android app developers to adopt this platform. And so here's for the conference here. Kind of move over there.
Okay.
And so here is what we are doing today at the Android. So we are showing a live boot of Android working on the same AppliedMicro XC1 platform. So we'll take a look at this here, and then we'll move to the actual demo. So here is what we're doing. It's the same board you see here, the Mustang platform, the XC1, and then we're pairing that with an NVIDIA GeForce 7600 PCI-based graphics card.
So you have support for graphics card?
Yes, we have support for native graphics card.
It's kind of like a world first, huh?
That's right.
Nobody else has ever done it before.
Nobody has ever done a graphics on an ARM V8 chip. That's correct. Yeah. And so this laptop here that you see is used for the Android serial console, and we are using a mouse and a keyboard for controlling the GUI. And on the right side here you see the monitor, which is what we're going to see in a few seconds from now, where you'll launch the Android GUI.
So we're here at the Android Development Conference and
right.
DEF CON.
Yep, and DEF CON.
And here you had a session, right?
Yeah, so I had a session here yesterday where we presented effectively the Android boot up and how important it is for all Android developers to adopt the ARM 64-bit platform for their app development.
Because this is for developers to start working on 64-bit Android. It's the only one they can do right now.
That's right.
Anybody can get it and start working on Android 64-bit.
Correct. So it's all available in open source today. People can download the software, develop their own apps, compile it, and optimize it on our architecture, yes.
Android 5 is going to have really nice 64-bit support.
That's right. Android 5 is going to have native built-in support for 64-bit, correct.
So right here, what are you showing?
Yeah. So here what we're showing is the same platform, and with the graphics card paired in there. So we have the graphics NVIDIA PCI card on the PCI by 8 slot on the Mustang board. And all the other peripherals are pretty much the same as what we saw before. So we have the CPU working here, you can see the fan over there. And the Ethernet is on the back, and then we have the keyboard and USB mouse that are connected on the USB port on the back side.
So that's the plus, right?
That's the plus, correct. This is the
so there's a SATA over there?
That's right. So there's the 4 SATA ports. One of them is used for the Android group file system, and the UART is on the back.
And there's a hard drive right here.
There's a hard drive that's built into this thing. And this is a mini ITX chassis that we're selling commercially, and we're offering a promotion for this on the show today.
the whole everything.
Chassis, that's right.
All right. So
And,
what are you showing? This
coming
is
to
booting.
the actual GUI. So this is the actual Android GUI. This is booted Android, and we'll go here, navigate to the home menu here, and here you can see the Android standard logo and all the apps within Android that you see. And now we look at the settings here that will show you the version of Android that we're running here. Scroll down to about. Okay. Here is the about screen on the Android. So you can see the version of Android is 4.4.3, which stands for KitKat. So that's the version of Android. The model number is Mustang, as you can see here. And the kernel version is what was done by Linaro. So we ordered the version that Linaro had done for ARM8, and it's the 3.10.52 kernel.
So all the Linaro engineers have this right now.
That's correct.
They're all optimizing everything for it.
That's correct. So going forward, this is going to be optimized for Android Lollipop, and that's the next version that will be coming out shortly.
All right. So let's do an unboxing of.
Yes. So as I mentioned, we're selling 2 SKUs of this product today, and. So this is the basic SKU. So let me open the box here. So we are offering a promotion here.
So this is
unboxing. So this is the basic evaluation kit. Comes with a.
And you started selling this for a couple of weeks, right?
For a couple of weeks, it's been gone live. So you can buy it from our website at www.apm.com.
APM.com. Anybody can go.
Anybody can go and buy it. Use your credit card. Buy it today. Yes.
Right.
There is no licensing or anything required anymore.
And let's see what's inside, right?
Yeah, so in this, this is the basic development kit that we just spoke about. And here we are offering the Mustang board. It comes with a mini ITX power supply. There is a UART to USB connector for connecting to your laptop. And we also provide documentation. So the standard price of this is $14.95 US, and then we are offering a developer promotion of $895. So you can buy it for $895 today at the show.
All right.
And in terms of the hardware features, it's a 8-core CPU at 1.6 gigahertz, 8 GB of memory, and 1 GB Ethernet port, and HDMI port, PCIe and SATA and SDI. So moving to the software side, we have a U-boot and open source Linux preloaded, and we also support UEFI Tiano Core as a BIOS. And on the commercial vendor side, we support Ubuntu 14.04 LTS, Red Hat, Fedora, and OpenSUSE. So they are all available in open source for download on this platform today.
Nice. So
the second.
So you're the first. You adopted ARM64, ARMv8. You're the first to announce and do it and make it happen.
That's right. So it's been a long journey for over 3 years. So we worked with ARM in defining the standard for the ARM64 itself, and we are an architectural licensee of the technology. So we develop our own CPU within AppliedMicro, and that's what is there in these XGene family of processors that you see today.
And it's crazy today. You just showed me up to 16 GB RAM,
that's
and this wouldn't be possible without V8.
That's correct. Exactly.
And a whole bunch of other features, right?
That's correct. Yeah. The product natively supports up to 256 gigabytes of RAM. The SoC supports that. But in this form factor here, it's a smaller form factor, so we have put 16 gigabytes in this.
And it supports a whole bunch of hard drives.
Yes.
So this can be for lots of storage.
That's right. So it can be for storage or a Hadoop deployment. It can be for Memcached, which needs a very large memory footprint, up to 128 gigabytes or even 256 gigabytes, and also for the web tier and web caching, which needs good performance and a good memory footprint.
This is a performance trick, right? You're doing a very high performance ARM processor.
That's correct.
And it's supercomputing.
Yes.
And you can run Android.
That's correct. So it is also tailored for the supercomputing or high performance computing. So where we can pair this device, the XGene device, with an NVIDIA GPU. And that's mainly plays in the high performance computing market.
HP announced they're using it in the Moonshot.
That's right. So HP announced this in production a few weeks back at the ARM TechCon.
It's available commercially. Anybody can buy the HP Moonshot.
Correct. With
your ARM 64-bit inside.
Correct. So anybody can buy the HP Moonshot with our XGene CPU inside today from HP's website. Correct.
And the idea is better power consumption, lower operating cost.
Yes. So it's a 35% savings in TCO overall when you use the HP Moonshot platform in a typical web tier or a web caching environment.
35% savings for the guys using it. So
correct.
there's got to be big attention to this right now.
It's a very big event, yes.
Let's see what's going. Can you unbox it a little bit?
Yeah, so unboxing it, so as I mentioned, this is the basic SKU, so we have the board here, it has anti-static back, and then in addition to the board, we have, as you mentioned, it's an RS-232 based USB adapter for serial console, and this is the power supply. So this is the basic SKU that is selling today for $895. And then we have the Plus SKU, which is over here. So this, in addition to the basic SKU, this has a mini ITX chassis. You can open it here.
Can you lift it up a little bit?
Yeah. So this is the same board that you saw before, on which we were running the Android demo. And this one has 16 gigabytes of memory. It has a hard drive on the side, you can see here. And then it also has the power supply on the side here.
Nice.
The power supply and a fan. So all in one, this is a full-featured development chassis that you can put on your desk and use it for either cloud-based application development, Android development, or anything that goes with ARM 64-bit development.
This is really cool. So what is AppliedMicro? Can you explain a little bit? Where does AppliedMicro do?
Yeah, so AppliedMicro has been in business since 1979, and we are a public company. Our ticker symbol is AMCC. So until 2009, we were called AppliedMicro Circuits Corporation. And then since 2009, we sort of rebranded ourselves as AppliedMicro. And since then, we have been focusing largely on the ARM side of things. So we have two business units. One focuses on what's called connectivity products. That's the traditional OTN kind of products. And then the other side is the compute product, which is XGene and the processors that come with the XGene family.
And you're the first in adopting the ARM server revolution.
That's right. So we are the first. We defined the standards with ARM for the last 3 years, and we've been working at it. We have the first product in production today.
All right. So looking forward to all the 64-bit optimized Android apps.
Thank you.